Yeah, I could see the fall down in the strength. I don't know because uh, not exactly winter. You could log in from your home, yes or no? Sitting there and listening. Shalibanda girls, I don't know what is the reason. Yes, once done with the what do you say? Types of computers. Today we'll go for input and output devices. Okay, we know like the most prominent input and output devices. What are they? Input for entering the data,
Yes.
and output for displaying the data. Either it could be in a print format. The print could be like it could be a report or a table or just on the monitor or whatever. Yes or no? So we know like the keyboard and the mouse are the media where we could enter the input. Apart from that, there are many input devices are there which we'll discuss. And apart from that, not only printer and monitor, like you have plotters also in olden days, and in printer also it is not the one laser printer which you are seeing today. They have been like inkjet printers, dot matrix printers, daisy wheel printers, many sort of printers prior to what we are seeing today, the laser printer. Okay, so we'll discuss one after the other. Hope I'm audible to everybody in a proper manner. And as
Yes.
discussed, yes, yes, what are peripheral devices? Yeah. So peripheral devices, even in the beginning I have said what are peripheral devices, like a device which is attached to the host computer in order to expand the capabilities. Like more if you want, if I want to say what are peripheral devices, let me be very clear. Like see, all the time many devices are connected to the computer, but not all the time we use everything. Like CD writer hai, DVD writer hai, you have something more like what do you say,
My
speakers, yes, microphones, and many things are there, but you will use only few of them, like to your necessity. Yes, what I want to say is peripheral devices are like you could describe them as the computer devices that are optional in nature and are not required in principle. Yes, they are attached, they are optional, like the system could function without them. If they are attached also, no, not an issue for the system to run in a proper manner with all the characteristics or features which the computer has. So a peripheral device is a device attached to the computer in order to expand the capabilities of a computer. More specifically, if you want to define, then you could describe those devices like those computer devices that are optional in nature and are not required in principle. Yes, you could see, as we have discussed, microphones, cameras. It's a camera which we do not use regularly. The scanner, yes, and pen drives and CD ROMs, DVD ROMs, network cards, modems, etc. They all come under the basic peripheral devices for the input and output. Maha,
speaker
Nazmeen,
also,
Aisha.
ma'am.
Yeah, speakers also. Not all the times we use Noma. See, they are optional. I'm saying peripheral devices are the one which are connected to the system. Okay, they are optional. Optional in the sense, depending on the use, you may use them, you may not use them. That is what you call it as peripheral devices. You see, at all the times. Now, when you are listening to the class, do you use speakers? No, you
No.
use microphones. And when you are listening to the song, do you use microphone? No, you use
No.
the speakers.
Speakers.
And when you are talking to someone abroad or listening to some class, like you could see here simply. Yes, Zainab, Maha, mute yourself, all of you. And when you are chatting with somebody over abroad, or you want to talk to them, yes, not all the times your camera is switched on. Now is it switched on? No. If you are connected to the computer, at times when there is something need, then only you'll get connected to your camera. Yes or no? So all these things will be available for you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Girls, there is lots of disturbance, please avoid it. What, Amina Sohail? You are raising your hand.
Please mute yourselves.
Shall I mute you? Naz, Nasima Naz from Shalibanda, Maha
Nasima,
Sultana.
Naz, please mute yourself, girl.
Even Maha Sultana also, please mute. Maha Sultana. Yesterday I have removed one girl. Seriously, I don't know whether she did join or not. Vivo. In spite of telling many times, she did not rename. I just removed her. Please don't make me harsh. Maha Sultana, mute. Yes. So I repeat, girls, the devices which are used to describe, like they describe the peripheral devices, the computer devices, which are optional in nature and are not required in principle. At times we may use, at times we may not use. Yes. So they are connected to the system. That's all. Okay. These you call it as, excuse, peripheral devices. Okay. So input devices are are those peripheral devices. Yes, what do? They supply input to the computer. And what happens here? An input device converts the input, whatever the data and instructions, into a suitable binary form that can be accepted by the computer. Yes. So whatever the data entered through input or by the user, it could be in the form of text or graphics or some sort of images or symbols, audio, video, etc. Yes. Audio diye to we could record our sound and pass it on. Yes, video, something we are posting, and graphic or images where you are uploading your photos or some sort of colorful pictures or wallpapers, etc. Yes or no? Don't you think there are some sort of graphics or images in a very pleasant manner? What you are doing, you are uploading them onto your system through means of scanner. Yes or no? So these all could be categorized, the input through which we are giving. It could be, the input could be the data, the instructions, the symbols, the audio, video, graphics, etc. Whatever you are giving, that you call it as input for processing or for uploading. Yes. So now the various input devices are, yes, the first one, very important one, and we all know very much. Yes or no? What is it? The keyboard. Yes, it's the most common input device. Yes.
Yes.
Just a moment. One moment, ma. So that it would be very easy for you to understand, rather than just listening to, if something on the screen, then you would feel that I'm telling something related. Okay, let me share the screen here, and people are getting in still. It's 9:20. Yes, girls, the prominent one is the keyboard. So you could see many input devices like magnetic ink, character
Mouse.
recognition, the barcode scanner, digital cameras, microphones, mouse,
Joystick.
light pen, touch screen, OMR, optical mark reader. Many are there, but we'll try to learn few of them, which we'll be seeing on our day-to-day life basis. Okay. So first one, keyboard. Keyboard. What does it mean? One board which consists of keys. Yes, where you have. I think you want. Do you want me to show keyboard, or are you all aware of what exactly keyboard is?
Yeah, we know.
Does anybody want me to show the keyboard? Not needed. No.
No.
If you see the arrangement of the keyboard, there will be function keys. Yes, F1, F2. To the right, there will be,
Number.
what do you have, ma? Numbers. Yes, number keypad, and QWERTY letters, like it's a number alphabets, where you have the space bar, the enter, special keys.
Backward.
Yes, shift,
Yes.
and you have some caps lock and tab, and you have some
Shift key.
yeah. Why you don't understand, ma? When I'm continuously asking to mute, not only you, people at your home also speak, and that too, it's very disturbing. If I mute everybody, and if there is anything which you cannot understand, then it would be problem for everybody, Nama, because of you people. Please don't make it happen, ma. Cooperate. Yes. and you have the speakers, F1 through F12, Windows key, application key, yes, escape key, and delete, home, page up, page down, and the 4 arrow mark keys like to scroll up, down, and sideways. Yes or no, ma? Many things which you could, I'll just post the picture. So keyboard, without keyboard we cannot expect, like it looks like something we are losing. Do you मेरे ख्याल से ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है नहीं है ये तो पता नहीं है, लेकिन कंप्यूटर अगर देखे तो विदाउट कीबोर्ड यूजिंग द सिस्टम is quite very difficult, hard job. Yes or no? Nobody can do that. So it is the most prominent and the common input device for entering the text directly into the computer. Yes, in olden days, if you could remember, it is similar to the typewriter, where it consists of, yes, like all the numbers and the special symbols, like you could see it. I don't know how many of you, I have seen the typewriter, even I have worked on that type machine.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, typewriters. Yes, it was like at times if you have passed lower and shorter, lower and higher, shorter and I don't know, there were two categories, higher and lower. Then they used to get some
Lower.
government jobs also, steno, typist. Okay, there were lots of
Yes.
jobs for those people also in olden days. But now the technology is replaced, like computer, DTP operators, and everything, like PGDCA courses, the typewriters. Okay, they have been. I don't know where we could find. Yes. So it is similar to that of a typewriter, but it has some additional keys, and no need to press
Yes.
very hardly the keys. Some people wantedly they press with the nails and wantedly, as if they are the persons who are aware. No, you should not do. It goes on very smoothly. It's not like the typewriter where you have to put the pressure.
The pressure.
It's just if you touch with the finger, then that whatever you are typing will be reflected on the screen. That is because what yes, you'll come to know. Like see, the important point, like it has 104 keys, and the data is entered into the computer by pressing a set of keys which are available on the keyboard. Yes, this we know. And it is the oldest input device, but still being used with even with the modern computers. There is no replacement of your keyboard still now. Okay, though it is voice recognition also, at times our voice will not be recorded properly, will not be taken by the assistants, like the Google assistants, in a proper manner until and unless we type. Yes or no? But when we type exactly, it takes us to the particular location. But whereas speech, not always reliable. Yes or no? So what I want to say is, it is the oldest input device which is still being used with the modern computers. And yes, whenever you press A will be appearing on the screen. Yes, if you press A, it is not that C or D will be visible. And it depends if it is capital A or small a. If you press the caps lock and type the letters, like everything will be in uppercase. Uppercase is nothing but the capital letters, and lowercase is nothing but the small letters, girls. In computer terminology, you have uppercase and lowercase rather than small alphabets and capital alphabets. Yes, uppercase stands for the capital letters and lowercase stands for lowercase alphabets. Yes, small letters. Yes, and even today, as the technology has gone through, multimedia keyboards are even also available. Yes, where they could multimedia means, yes, it is understood audio, video, graphics, some sort of, apart from normal things. It could even take multimedia, more than one media. Like it could be text, it could be graphics, it could be audio, it could be video. That is what you call it as multimedia. Okay, so volume control, launching. Yes, volume control. Not only here, ma'am. Have you observed today's TV remote?
Yes,
Did anyone
there
find
is
this?
a-
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What is there? There will be some. Even if you are in the kitchen or for long distance,
Red.
you could increase and decrease the volume, and moreover you could give instructions through that microphone sort of thing which is there on the remote. Have you ever
Yes,
seen
ma'am.
such remotes?
Yes, ma'am.
I have it. Like there is something throughout
Yes,
wherever we
ma'am.
go, we can lower and higher the volume of the television. So ऐसा है कि even the same is applicable in your computer keyboard also, with all sort of multimedia applications. Okay, so yes, even we have seen wireless keyboards. Yes, this is long time only which has come into the market. Wireless keyboards, like some sort of infrared rays bolte na, some sort of IR rays, or where
Yes.
there will be Bluetooth sort of thing. Yes, without that connectivity also
All
wireless.
the keyboard appears.
Yes, appears. Not only that, even the keyboard no need to attach to the system. Just
Yes.
by, if it is very placed nearby to the system by means of IR infrared rays, then they start working like your
You can
Bluetooth.
start.
Yes, we can do that.
Yes.
So wireless keyboards are also available, but at a higher price. Yes, obviously.
Yes.
The cost matters when it comes to even wireless mouses and wireless keyboards. Both are available. Okay, so as I said, this wireless keyboards interact with the system by means of infrared or Bluetooth. Okay,
Yes.
I hope you are all understanding, ma.
Yes, ma'am. If
If you're,
something fall on
Yes,
that,
ma'am.
so it
yeah,
nothing will happen to the rays.
yes. And the girls, if you listen this is very easy and important. If you write 5 to this is question is very important. Input output devices. If you learn 3 to 4 devices and put the same thing in your paper, okay, with the stuff in your mind, you will easily get marks. Okay.
Yes.
Like what I want to say is they are equally important for your exam also. Make it easy, and if you understand, it itself will be easy if you listen properly. Okay. Okay. Yes, you could see where I have given the picture of the keyboard. Yes, wireless keyboard operates on battery power rather than using electricity. Yes, if it is wireless, obviously no anything. If it is not normal one, then what is happening? There is something means of recharge or some sort of batteries. Then it is understood. Yes. Now you could see here the picture of the keyboard, like insert key, Windows key. Windows key is nothing but the start button. Yes, and you have function key, escape key, speakers, like it's a multimedia. What you could see, speakers on F1 to F12 are some, what do you say, functional keys which could be used when doing your tally. They are useful, ma. Yes. Tally mein na, accounting packages, these function keys will be very important for you. They play a vital role. And even in C also, we'll go for control F9, control F5. Yes, when doing programming language, these functional keys will play, like compiling, running, executing. So you need to know what are function keys and where they are. Okay. Yes, refreshing. Okay. So scroll keys, like you could see other keys which we have discussed. I hope keyboard is very clear. Yes, along with the picture.
Yes.
Yes. Next comes the mouse. What is not clear, NK? From NK to Shalibanda to everyone, it is not clear. What is not clear, bache? Be clear. Be clear what is not clear. Make it fast. Don't make me wait. Let me go on a flow.
Ma'am, that time your voice was not clear, so she was.
It's okay. Now
Now
it
it's clear, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. So now yeah, okay then. See, mouse में ना अपने को क्या चाहिए, like rather than all this there are wired mouses and wireless mouses. Yes, wired mouses we know. And in olden days, if you could remember, general topic ma, don't go through the textbook, just listen to me. See, mouse में you have right click, left click and double click. Okay, these 3 operations. Apart from that, you have a ball. Yes, there will niche ek ball. Yeah, niche there down also, like if you could imagine the previous mouses, where there used to be a pad, on that we used to scroll the mouse, because there used to be a ball beneath the mouse. So, and what is it? It is actually a GUI, graphical user interface, where there will be one cursor, one vertical line, which will be always blinking whenever you are placing a mouse on the screen, rather than texting the input or giving the input in the form of alphabets or anything. What is happening? You will place the cursor as to where to insert the text or whatever, as to where to give the input. Okay, so the 3 operations, like right click, left click, and you can drag and drop by making use of a mouse, and scroll with the yes, you could drag and drop and scroll with the mouse. Yes, it is popular, one another popular input device, and basically pointing device, mouse pointer. As I said, there will be arrow mark or the cursor which will be blinking, so that the position wherever you want, you will place the cursor, then you could go on entering whatever you want. So it is GUI. And input into graphic user interface, I discussed what is GUI. Yes, like Windows. And yes, how mouse jaisa rat apna, yes, chuha, it is similar of that type. What they want to say, it is a small palm size box which appears a bit like a mouse. Okay. Yes, see what is happening, the corresponding signals will be sent to the CPU on pressing the buttons. Yes. And what is the arrow called? You call it as a cursor. All these things are very important, which you could write and make it as a point. The mouse is represented on the screen in the form of an arrow. That arrow, again, if you click, it will be turning to a vertical line, which you call it as a cursor. Moving the mouse on your desk will move the arrow on the screen. Yes, we know all these things, right? So yes, mouse is attached to a system by means of a wire. Even wireless mouses are also available, and you have like optical mouses and many more variations in your mouse also. Yes, and the main goal, there are 5 simple techniques to use the mouse: clicking, double click, click, drag, right click, and scroll. Yes, you know all these things. And yes, mouse is basically used for creating free shapes, like the lines or whatever, where the hand has to be gone very freely throughout your screen. Then you make use of the mouse. An optical mouse is an advanced computer pointing devices which uses, like whenever we are using, this is normal, which is today. Whenever you are clicking on that, some sort of light is emitted, red light, yes or no, to detect the movement rather than by interpreting the motion of the rolling sphere. Yes, rolling sphere, which I discussed, like there used to be a ball beneath the mouse, where depending on that has to be placed on a sort of pad, mouse pad, for the smooth movement of your cursor. Okay, but now it's not there, it's like it is replaced. Okay, so yes, optical mouse is more reliable and easy than your simple ball mouse. No annotations, please. So yes, as we discussed, optical mice typically don't require a mouse pad and can be used on many surfaces, including those that are entirely flat. The ball mouse needed a sort of what do you say, mouse pad, but not needed with your optical mouse. Even if you are working on laptop also, if you place on that the area somewhere which is not there, then also your mouse starts working. No need of your any mouse pad or any for the mouse to work. That is what the technology, like you could call it as the optical mouse. Any doubts, ma?
No, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, now I want to go through the ones, not these which are trackball, joystick na ye bachon ka they are all the play things. I want to go for the another input device, which is nothing but, yes, can anyone guess what is the another input device?
Scanner.
CPU.
Scanner? No. How could it be CPU, ma? No. It's a processing unit, ma. You could not input device. Come on.
Hard disk, floppy disk.
No. They are all hardware devices. Don't get confused.
Microphones.
Barcode reader.
Yes, very good. Barcode reader and scanners. Well and fine. One of you said yes. The now what are you using with actually?
Microphone.
Microphone. Take. Yes, very good. That is what I wanted. Like they are the touch screens today. The generation is all about your touch screens. Yes or no? Just a moment. I'm uploading. Then you could feel it easy. Yes, it is the touch screens, touch panels. Yes, what like where do you fund apart from your mobile phone? In the bank ATM. Yes or no? Have you gone to a ATM? Especially this HDFC, ICICI, which are private banks rather than your public sector banks. Even SBI also at times, depends on the area where we are. They are all touch screens rather than inputting something just by touching. Everything goes on. Yes, I want to explain this. Yes, Teniyat Khatun. Mute. Yeah. So touch screens, they are the special input devices. Yes, how, ma'am, how could you say as input? Yes, they are the input devices because when it is prompting instructions like your name, then your PIN, then your sort of whatever you are doing, how much money you want, you are entering something where it is getting from the back end where we are getting yes or no. So obviously it is an input device. So it is, you could call it as a special input device which needs only a finger touch, not entire hand nor entire something. Okay, just a finger touch, that too very smoothly, not very roughly or arrogantly. A simple finger touch to supply input to the system rather than typing on a keyboard or scrolling the cursor or the mouse, which we used to do, which we do on the regular basis. Okay, so touch screens or touch screen panels display overlays which has the ability to display and receive the information on the same screen. See girls, the terminology is difficult for you to understand, but what I want to say is the purpose I'm telling you how it works. See, when we are touching, as I said, when we are touching something, then it is getting processed and again it is prompting for the next one what we have to do. That is what they are saying. They are the display overlays which have the ability to display and receive the information on the same screen. Yes, that's what happens now. You are typing something and it is again prompting for the PIN, then again you are typing the money, then it is processing and giving you, then it is prompting you, do you need to do another transaction? You are pressing no, then it happens like the things get stopped. Once a transaction is done, you are clicking on like clear, yes or no. So what is happening, just by your finger touch everything is getting happened. And they are the monitors with a special pressure sensitive screen which will be detecting the touch of the finger on a particular point of the screen. Yes, this is what terminology you have to understand, like how it works, the touch screen. They are the monitors, yes, with a special pressure sensitive screen. Yes, as I said, you cannot पूरा गुस्सा नहीं निकालते उस पे. क्या करते हैं, just a simple small touch very gently and sensitively, just like we when plucking a flower or when we are seeing the petals of the flower, so smooth it has to be handled. Similarly, even the touch screens, otherwise that sensitivity, like the so-called LCDs, LEDs now, that the display will be lost because of these things if the touch is pressurized. Yes, so yes, the next one, simply touching and lifting the finger generates the action of a single mouse click. Yes, touching the screen twice. Yes, double tap बोलते हैं ना, double tap कहाँ देखते हैं अपन? We see in your mobiles, yes or no? Double tap to do so and so, to switch off the mobile or switch on the mobile, something which we see. I guess you all know all these things. So it generates the action of single mouse click, and touching the screen twice generates the action of a mouse double click. Yes, and there at times it may happen there, sometimes you have to drag and drop, then it is same like your mouse dragging and dropping, GUI. Okay, so the popularity of smartphones, PDAs, portable game consoles, and many types of information appliances. Yes, what are the examples of touch screens? The prominent ones is mobile. Apart from that, even you could go for your ATMs. Yes or no? And
Entry machine at banks.
yeah, yeah,
That is also touched.
yes. So touch screens, touching the screen very sensitively. This is what about touch screen. I hope you all understood. Now OMR. Yes, OMR, optical mark reader. Without reading, tell me, where do you find optical mark readers? कहीं सुने आप? OMR sheets कहाँ सुने? Where
Yes,
did you
ma'am, in
listen?
exams, I
School
guess.
exam, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
OMR
very good,
sheets.
very good. Yes, it is the
Filling
OMR
the
sheets.
circles.
So, yeah, mute yourself, ma. Thank you for that. Mute yourself. Good response. तो OMR बोलते हो optical mark readers. उसका ना it is invalid until and unless you mark something on it with a pen or a paper where it is passed through the computer. Then then afterwards, like they use some sort of technology like your laser beam scanning technology, which is marked either with a pen or a pencil, and something on that there will be a light which will be focused, and then they are scanned, and then the reflected whatever the pattern is being recognized from the darkened circles, and then that is evaluated. That is what you call it as OMR, optical mark readers. Okay, so you could see this, like OMR is a special type of scanner which reads the presence or absence of the mark made with a pen or a pencil. Most probably it will be pencil only, ma, and that too they'll be giving in the instructions like Apsara or something, like which is very dark in color, so that it could be passed on through that laser sort of material, where it could be, the sheet could be evaluated starting from the name till the end of marking the answers, everything. You could take OMR. Okay, so optical mark reader, and they are basically used in checking results of multiple choice tests. Yes, most probably it is used in entrance examinations at the most. OMRs, not normal things, no evaluation. It's like MCQs, multiple choice questions, where the student or one who is facing the exam examining, like they have to make an option out of 3 or 4. Only one option is valid. You could not put 2 options over there, because as it is going through already, which is being fed into the computer, the results, they go on accordingly. So what I want to say is, they are marked on a special pre-printed test score sheet, which you call it as OMR. Okay, so either by a small circle or a square. More what do you say, previously there were squares, but nowadays entirely what we find in OMRs is circles. Prior there were squares, but now most of the times, like 96%, you find the circles only on OMR sheets. Like yes, as I said, with a pen or pencil, and that too not a blue pen. It is mandatory to
Black.
mark with black. Okay, even now you could see, when writing your exams also, as it is being online evaluation, you also have to write with black ink only, ma. Keep this, because as they go through the scanner, then the reflection will be more, rather than using any another pen. Obviously it is a pencil or a black pen. Okay, so like it's very
Yes.
economical device. Why? Because it can read up to 10,000 documents per hour. See, you could see, like that is how the correction becomes very easy during the entrance examinations, where some lakhs of people write. Yes or no? So you could see, like it corrects or it evaluates. That particular machine goes for 10,000 OMRs per hour. Okay, so yes, it is the technology which they are describing. They use laser beam scanning technology, and they focus on light on the page. Yes, you could go this. And how, as I said, like through darkened circles, where they are gone through the laser beam, where the light is reflected, and then the things are evaluated. And yes, OMRs evaluate large amount of data within a short span of time. I hope I
Ma'am,
am
these
clear,
are
girls.
used, ma'am, these are used when there is a multiple choice questions, right?
Yes.
Then option A, option B, option C, option D. In that, for the first option, we'll have some small circle. Then for option B also, we have to mark.
There, see, for
So we have to
it
fill
will.
the black pen color in that
Yes,
circles.
there will be numbers. If suppose the examination paper is from 1 to 150 questions, then 1 to 150 will be ordered in a serial manner. Nothing will be written like 1 to 150.
Yes.
In the question paper, you have options like reasoning or subjective or objective or mathematics. But in
Yes.
OMR sheet, nothing you have. They will be continuously in a serial manner. They will be arranged like 1 to 150 with 4 circles. Option A,
Yes.
B, C, and D for each and
D.
every question, where you have to mark them. And above you have your
Yes.
particular details which has to be filled up by you, like your name, your hall ticket number, the code of the question paper which you got. That's all. So depending on the question paper, there will be already the answers fed into the computer. See, they'll be getting different codes in the entrance exam. It's not that all the people get the same question paper. Just like what you get in subjective, as it is objective, different people get different codes, and different subjects also will be there. It's not that only one. Like if you go for some B.Ed course, then there will be different methodologies. If you go for some public service commission, there will be different subjects available for you. Yes or no? So what I want to say is, depending on whatever the paper code, the answers, they will be evaluated. The technology goes on, like how it works out. Okay. So we have to, there should be proper care taken when like the OMR sheets have to be properly designed. Yes, if any a small mistake also, it leads to devastation of the entire evaluation. Yes or no? A small change in the needs leads to the change in the forms. Yes, very difficult. And you could say as it is one of the disadvantages. The people who are designing the OMR sheets should be very particular. Like the design should be very good and proper enough to make the things happen in an accurate manner, very proper manner. Okay, ma? So I hope you're all understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
another one I want to say is barcode reader. Yes. Now, where do you find barcode reader?
In all malls.
In grocery shop, in every mall.
Okay. Apart from that, पहले आज तो शॉपिंग मॉल्स में देख रहे अपन whatever at prior in our childhood, where did we see?
Railway stations.
Huh? Yes. Where did we see?
In airport.
What, ma'am?
Kama?
Airports, ma'am.
Ma'am, what's the question? Actually, your voice was breaking.
Barcode readers. Barcode. BAR bar CODE
Yeah.
code.
It
Barcode.
is
In
used
malls,
banks
ma'am.
as well. Banks for scanning transactions or to be printed, barcodes are used in banks.
For shopping,
No. You
Shopping.
be clear. Who said in banks barcode how it is used? Let me know.
Malls also.
No, in banks,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
will you support your answer? In banks, how it was used, barcode reader?
Ma'am, at the back of your passbook, there will be barcode to scan to get the entry. The entry should be done because of the barcode. If there's no barcode on the passbook, it won't work.
Okay. Yes, if you could see your textbooks, yes, there will be some sort of lines, and at times, if you remember, greeting cards of Archie's. Do you remember? Or some sort of greeting cards where there used to be some sort of lines. Based on that, the price was judged. Barcodes. Yes or no? Some sort of
Yes.
lines. Yes, and yes, now it is very prominent in today's the so-called, you said no, most of you are aware with that, like the shopping malls where they are. What happens? Tell me in the barcode technology. Let me know.
It automatically scan the price and code and recognize the price as well.
Yes, very good. Yes, it is what it happens. Like the bars, BAR stands for the lines or the stripes, what you call. Yes, barcodes are made up of the bars, which you call them as lines or stripes of different widths that convey numeric information about the products. Yes, about these bars convey some sort of numeric information. Means it could be the price or make or manufacturer or etc. Yes or no? So it is a type of, now what happens, how it goes is, there will be barcode reader, which is a type of handheld scanner, which is widely used to read about the product. Yes or no? So
Yes, ma'am.
with the help of the handheld scanner, yes girls, what I want to say is, the scanner which we take photos or which is at your home is a scanner which is placed at one point. But what you see in malls, the one which they carry, Even nowadays, even this carrying the handheld scanner is also replaced, where there will be some sort of light emitted, and when the product is placed on that, not exactly the product, when the barcode, whatever the code is placed on that, automatically the price tags or everything
Yes,
related
ma'am.
to that product are reflected on to the screen. But prior there were handheld scanners, like what you could say, विद द स्कैनर, बोलते हाथ में पकड़ के वो जो भी लाइट आता ना, लाइक आजकल कोरोना देख रहे हैं ना, तो वैसा in the hand there used to be where the light was generated on the barcode, and then some information was generated on the screen. Yes or no? So what I want to say is, by reading the barcode, all the required information about the product is directly transferred into the computer. This way there is no need to. Yes.
Nowadays in mobile also some barcode reader app is there, right?
Yeah, it is there, ma. Like, see, mobile, it's what do you say?
In sharing.
Optional. Yes or no?
Ah, yes. For checking it is really from this company or something.
Yes, yes, yeah. So it consists of a scanner, decoder, and obviously a cable to connect the reader with the computer. This is what it goes. And yes, the use of barcode reader is increasing day by day. It is used in the business for point of sale management. Yes. So why? Because the selling, अब पुराने जमाने में 10 आइटम लिए तो क्या होता था, ये आया टिक करो, फिर वो आया टिक करो, फिर उसका पैसे नहीं आए फिर से गिनो. Yes or no? Like if you go with a list of items, then a person sitting with a big tummy, they used to count and give, and n number of times we have to stand. But it is not the scenario. Like n number of people visiting the shopping mall, what is happening? Like n number of items purchased at the point of sale, then and there. Selling items can be identified very quickly, and they are recorded automatically. Yes. Like whatever, and what is happening, by seeing that also we could imagine what is the stock available, what is like the softwares are designed in such a manner, actually, like what is the inventory, how much has been gone, how much has been sold out, and how much is left out. Even it would be easy for the supervisors to take care of all these things. So what I want to say, it has now started to be used in even large libraries also for management of the books. If it is a library, then it is obviously concerned about the books. So yes, how it works is, a barcode reader works by directing a beam of light across the barcode and measuring the amount of light that is reflected back. Yes. So whatever the scanner converts this light energy into the electrical energy. That is how it the decoder works, like coding and decoding. So the light energy converted into electrical energy, which is converted into some sort of data by the decoder and forwarded to the computer. Yes, girls, how it works? Please listen very carefully. Directing a beam of light across the barcode, yes, and measuring the amount of light that is reflected back. What is happening here? The scanner converts the light energy into electrical energy, which is further converted into the data by the decoder, and then it is forwarded to the computer. This is how it works, the barcode reader. BARCODE, barcode reader. Okay, ma? Any doubts? Let me know. Tomorrow I'll discuss more 2 to 3 input devices, and I'll go for output devices. Okay.
Ma'am, can you share this picture for this barcode?
Yeah, I'll show it.
Ma'am, do we have to draw a keyboard?
Will you draw?
Sir, choice.
Take a keyboard to the exam and give it to the examiner. Not needed, ma. Not needed, because FIT is such a paper where we have to manage the time also.
Okay, ma'am.
Just kidding, girls. See, if you write what is, they'll ask about input and output devices. What we have to do is, we have to, like, depending on the weightage of the marks given, you have to write minimum 4 to 5, because it is a combination of both input and output, no ma? So we have to take care about while writing. No need to draw keyboard, ma. Okay, because
ma'am.
it takes lots of time in the exam, what I want to say. Okay, वो एक ही आंसर आया अपने को, कोई दूसरे आंसर नहीं है तो well and fine, we can draw, no issues. Yes or no? So you could see this barcode and barcode reader ma. One of the girls asked me, is it clear?
Yes,
girls?
ma'am.
Is it now okay?
No, ma'am, I need these points. Can you share these points?
No, I'll post the notes, don't worry.
Okay, ma'am.
Once I finish the topic, I'll post the notes, because I don't want to get confused. Don't want you people to get confused and trouble me with 101 questions at the end of the day.
Yes, yes.
And your friends, okay? So
Yes, ma'am.
hope I'm clear, girls. If not, also please
Yes.
write down your queries, whatever you have, so that I'll address tomorrow. Now it's time for us to take the attendance. Please respond, ma. Like Malakpet girls, lift your hands, raise your hands. Mobile में lift करो. Yes, NK from Shaliband. I don't know what is this NK stands for. Am I clear? You had a bit issue when I was doing the things. Is it okay now for everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Especially NK, Shalibanda. Okay, lower all the hands. It's 17, right? Done? Still anybody?
Samia Imad is not raising, ma'am. She is from Malakpet only. I think
Who ma?
Samia Imad.
Imad, kya hua ma? Having breakfast? Shaista from Shalibanda, why did you lift? I did not ask Shalibanda girls because I know how to do addition and subtraction. Yes ma. क्या नाम बोले बच्चे अभी उसका नाम?
Samia Imad didn't raise her hand, ma'am. I saw in participants. When you said Malakpet branch raised her hand, she did not raise.
सामिया इमाद क्या हुआ जी? Very good response. Okay, the other girl is worried about you. So it's 18 from Malakpet. Done? Okay then. I'll post the notes and I'll end the session here. If any doubts, I'll address it tomorrow. Okay. So what are a brief description? Yeah, one second. What are the input devices, peripheral devices? All the many things attached to the system, but very few, or like we'll use them in very few number, like optional devices which are there for in normal principle. Yes, that is what you call it as peripheral devices. And apart from that, input devices, what we have seen: keyboard, mouse, yes, touch screen, and
OMR.
OMR.
and barcode readers.
Barcode.
Yes, 5. Apart from that, we'll discuss 1 to 2, so that whichever are there, easy for you, you can make 5 out of what we have done. Yes, Amtul, Hasib, Tahura, Shalibanda raised the hand. Why, ma? Any doubt? If any doubts, please let me know very fastly. I'll end the session. Excuse. Amtul, Hasib, Tahura.
Ma'am, she has texted that your voice is breaking.
Okay. See, ma, if it is the case for everybody, then there is some network issue. If it is for you, you please check out with your network connections, ma. If it is for everybody, then it's problem with me. If you personally have some issues, then probably maybe your network connectivity. Okay. So I'll end the session here. Nazmeen, don't annotate. Yes, thank you all for being there. I'm ending the session, ma. Don't waste your time. Okay.
We don't have accounts class.
Today is Wednesday, na? Maybe ma'am takes from tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I don't know, ma. I have no idea. आपको notes दिए ना कल group में?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
doing
ma'am, we are
that?
completing that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
complete that, ma'am.
Yeah, do that. Okay, don't waste your time.
Yeah,
Like
ma'am.
10 to 11, you do your FA work. Okay, ma? Don't waste your time. By
Okay,
the time
ma'am.
madam comes,
Thank
be ready
you.
with your work. Yeah. Thank you all for being there. Yeah. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Mariam,
Yes.
have you completed the BM notes?
Yes.
BM notes.
Mama. Mama. जी आप कुछ बोल रहे थे?
BM notes आप complete कर लिए?
BOM.
हाँ.
कौन है ये?
समीरा.
अच्छा समीरा. अभी नहीं, still doing.
नहीं, एक्चुअली तो मेरे को सेंड करे नोट, लेकिन मुझे थोड़ा समझ में नहीं आया, मतलब उसमें फीचर बता रहा लेकिन उसकी अंडरराइट नहीं बता रहा ना, खाली फीचर्स है
Features
उसके,
बता रहा और
उसके मतलब उसका अंदर मतलब जो
only the side
points
headings
बना के
are
लिखते
there.
ना,
Yeah,
लेकिन
only the side headings should be written.
ओके एंड अकाउंट्स में इसके बाद क्या करना है हमने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के बाद?
After the objectives,
मैम
the
सीक्वेंस
notes
में
which
नहीं
ma'am
भेजे
had
ना?
forwarded.
नहीं, मुझे
First,
सीक्वेंस में समझ में नहीं आया वो.
No, actually,
by
pictures which
the
Satyam have sent are completely reversed. Means from last picture you have to start. Last picture is a function of accounting. Then it's advantage of accounting, limitations of accounting. It's completely ultha reverse. But they are in ultha reverse sequence. Okay, you have to go in ultha order.
once you can write, go through advantages, then disadvantages. After that, write functions, then limitations.
Okay.
That's it. But
Okay.
after advantages, there should be a limitations. See this in sequence. Yeah, after the advantages, there should be limitations. And you can write the first functions or after writing the limitations as well.
Mariam, send the English sequence to now.
Yeah, Diva, yesterday because as if I was fed up and too tired, I slept at 9 o'clock. That's the reason I had not made the sequence. Today, I'll
Okay.
then and there I'll make the sequence for English as well as for FA also.
Okay.
And none used for the FIT, right? FIT is already cleared. Which ma'am
FA in
has.
English only.
FA and English. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Shall
No,
I end the
nothing.
session, girls?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Mariam,
Yes.
रफ में
please, and
लिखना
then
लिखना उसके नोट
sequence
कौन से notes
my
रफ में
number.
लिखना है dear?
BF
FA के
नहीं,
sequence में जो बोल रहे हो.
Now she is admitting. Some girls are admitting right now also. There is an end for the section. Okay, let it be. कोई कुछ बोल रहे थे रनिंग नोट्स में लिखना है.
नहीं, मेरे को आप ग्रुप में वो
रफ में
सीक्वेंस
लिखना
भेजना.
रफ में क्या लिखना है बोल रहे?
मैम जो सेंड करे रनिंग नोट्स में लिखना है या रफ में लिखना है?
फेयर में लिखना है गर्ल्स. मैम जो सेंड करे वो फेयर नोट्स में लिखना है. रनिंग में कहाँ लिखना है? रनिंग खत्म हो गया. You have to start the fair notes for all the subjects, FIT, BOM, FA, everything. Yesterday what ma'am has said for FA, Janvi ma'am, what had forwarded, you have to write in fair notes only, not in the learning notes. Anything else?
Can you please send me
No.
the notes and sequence?
Who is this?
Samira.
Samira. Yesterday I forwarded you as if what I had
that you
written, what
forwarded
that
me.
forwarded you. Starting
No,
BOM. Okay, you call me and I'll help you out. What will be the sequence? If I'll send you the other slides, no, you'll get confused. It all messed up. In my gallery too, it all messed up. So you do one thing, you call me after 12. I'll
Okay.
help you. Samira, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Anything else? No one, no? Shall I end the session?
Yeah, you can end this session.
Oh, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.